What y'all doing now? So I'll divide that. You do what, baby? Can't remember.
You're doing what?
Lady guard number 2.
All right, welcome back, folks. Game 2 of this doubleheader matchup. Boy, Brister up to bat, swing and a miss. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Got a new pitcher for the Lady Cougars. The 0-2 pitch. Shot over the second baseman's head into right field. Leadoff single for Brister.
Brook Hill picking up right where they left off from the game 1, continuing to hit. And it's not like they're hitting home runs or gapping the ball every hit. It's station to station, just getting singles and keeping the pressure on the Grace defense.
Up to bat for Lady Guard, number 11, Mina Harley.
So Mina Harley stepping up to the plate. First pitch to her, strike 1.
Oh.
Pitch misses, ball 1. The 2-2 pitch. Inside pitch. She turns on it quick, fouls it away. All right, the 2-2. Shot just foul. All right, the 2-2 pitch. Shot into left field. It hits the fence. So that's a double.
I was saying the Lady Guard hadn't been doing it with home runs and gappers, and then Harley nearly takes one out of the park. So it's a good hit.
It hit just about just a couple feet under the yellow there on the back fence.
And Lady Guard, number 6, Carmen Miller.
So Carmen Miller will step up. High pitch ball. Runners on second and third for the Lady Guard. Like you said, KO just picking up right where they left off on game 1 of this doubleheader.
The only thing that changed is they're batting first now.
Oh, foul ball. She fouled it off her leg. It's a new pitcher for Grace.
It's
Colley, right?
Yep. Milena Colley.
Colley on the rubber now for the Cougars. Kat Neal pitched game 1 of this doubleheader. Low in the dirt.
Other than that, everything's the same.
2-1 the count. Runners on second and third for the guard. Swing and a miss. Got EKO Kyle Owens with me, and then Brett Sweeney doing our tech support for us. Online, in person, 24/7 tech support. 2-2 pitch. Low outside. Full count.
Carmen working this count here. Brister kind of hit one of the first couple pitches that she saw, but Harley worked a deep count, and now Miller again working a deep count.
Moonshot, center field. She makes the catch, Mathis, but one run does come in.
To bat for Lady Guard number 4, Kenzie Licata.
Shot, foul ball. Catcher comes and makes a good play there.
Good job by Sadie behind the plate to get out of her stance and track the ball and find it and still be able to make the play on it. It's tough to do as a catcher. Toss that mask and get out of your stance.
For Lady Guard number 13, Allison Matthews.
So one run does come in for the guard. Shot up the middle. Oh, goodness. Comebacker.
Catch.
Comebacker, and Collie caught it. Mix of skill and self-defense there.
Wow.
And so one run does come across for the guard. And so they lead 1-0 going into the bottom of inning number 1. So thanks so much. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Each face 15 batters, strike out 14. Perfect game.
Welcome back, folks. Carmen Miller. Back on the rubber for game 2 of the series. Game 1. In game 1. Struck out 14 of 15. No one reached on base. It was a perfect game.
Yeah.
No hitter, all that good. No perfect, all the good stuff there. Yeah. Yeah, one.
Only one ball was put into play. Yeah, everybody else was struck out.
Man, goodness gracious.
That's why I was saying. Oh,
well, hit third base, scoops it up.
oh,
Do we jinx that?
probably. I'm not. But I wouldn't even put that as a hit though. I'm gonna put that as an error. The throw was a little errant there, so.
Bat Lady Cougars number 2, Mackenzie Wolf.
But it'll be interesting to see how Carmen reacts here with now a runner on base that she didn't face last game.
Swinging and miss, low outside pitch, and low outside part of the zone there, and got her to swing. So Miller ahead, no balls, one strike. Swinging and miss, a ball towards the top of the zone, and again, and we talked about this between games. KO is she just seems to be hitting the spots, just getting every part of the zone that she wants to use and
She's putting it where she wants
put
to.
it where she wants. Runner on first. Here comes a pitch. Just a little outside. That's a hard one to lay off of, especially on the 2-strike pitch. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss.
There's one.
That was Wolf, retired. So that'll bring up Isabel Buchanan.
Up to bat for the Lady Cougars, number 44, Isabel Buchanan.
Yeah, she's got a runner on with 1 out. And so this was the first district game for both teams, or last game was the first district game for both teams. High pitch misses. And so Grace now 0-1 in district, 5-6 overall, and Brook Hill 4-5 overall, 1-0 in district.
It's important to get off to a hot start in district.
Yeah, and especially when you got a real good Hyde Park team coming in here on Monday for a double. The 1-0, swing and a miss. It was cool. Right before game 1, they did a little ring ceremony.
Yeah.
For versus Brook Hill Guard, state champions last year. And obviously a huge accomplishment. Here's the 1-1. Pitch misses high. 2-1 now the count.
Yeah, they did
Home
the
with
Texas,
champ- yeah.
the Texas two-step. They, won it in softball and baseball. And soccer.
And soccer.
Yeah.
Fouled away.
It's, we're in the School of Champions here.
Yeah,
Brook Hill.
well, and we all got to be a part of Brook Hill Guard basketball, guys and girls. Of course, the girls made a great run into the state semifinals, and first Final Four in school history. So that was great to be a part of that. The 2-2 pitch for Miller misses outside. Miller, part of that Lady Guard basketball team.
Yeah, I called my dad afterwards and told him about what Carmen did in the first game. He was like, Carmen Miller, that name. I said, you know her from basketball. He's like, oh, yeah. That's
You
right.
filmed her. The payoff pitch. Here it comes from Miller. And jams her on the inside. Fouls it away. Good battle in the box and on the rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah, Molly Booth, yeah.
To me, this at bat right here has been a better at bat than we saw any of the
last
Lady
game.
Cougars take last game.
Oh, yeah.
From Buchanan. So already they've seen 5 innings worth of Carmen Miller's work last game. They're kind of trying to pick up on some stuff here, but when that's a ball. Okay.
Looks like, again, from our angle, right, it looks like it came right across just below the letters, right on the outside black of the plate. Again, from our angle, right?
But that's a product of working the count like Buchanan did. You
Right.
get deep in that count, you have an opportunity now. You got 2 base runners on with 1 away. You have a better opportunity now than you had all of game 1.
Comes the 0 pitch. Shot hit into left field.
Yikes.
A home run. So a 3-run homer. I believe that's Cat Neal, right? So
No, that's 11. Right?
number 11, sorry,
Sadie.
yeah. So Sadie Areola with the 3-run homer. And so just like that, the Cougars are on top.
Up to bat for Lady Cougars, number 88.
So and you were saying this a while ago, KO, but they've made some adjustments or something.
Yeah.
When the more you work her too, you make her
Yeah.
pitches. And this is game 2.
Yeah. Well, I think and KO said just, if you're at the plate and you're getting the pitcher deep in the count, right? So the 0-1, 1 out, nobody on. Called strike. KO, you and I were talking, Carmen, one of the better high school pitchers I've seen in several years. When I was calling in Louisiana, called a young lady by the name of E.C. Delafield. 0-2, that ball hit, popped up. Catch made. I was a little caught on the catch, so that's out number 2. But E.C. went to play for Northwestern State there in Natchitoches, and had some other offers, but her dad had went there, and her grandpa had went there, and so her little sister ended up going and pitching there too. But now she coaches high school softball. But Carmen,
Louisiana?
yeah, in Manning, Louisiana. So Carmen probably the best high school pitcher I've seen since then. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, fortunately, I covered those Reigns softball teams, and they had, Sage Hoover was there, and Chanley Oaks was the pitching there as well. And those two in 2021 were unstoppable for Reigns.
Now they've got a player now. I don't think she pitches. Watch it.
PK? Presley
PK,
Kilgore?
yeah.
She's a stud. She's really good.
Does she pitch? No, she didn't pitch. No, she's I think A&M.
She played
right?
third base, yeah.
Yeah. The 0-2. Call strike 3, bottom part of the zone. She's retired. So we'll come back here to the top of inning number 2. The Cougars lead the Guard by a score of 3-1. We'll be back here on NETSN. Welcome back, folks. Jaron Peoples, the KO Kyle Owens, and Brett Sweeney here with NETSN, bringing you some Guard Cougars softball. First time we've been able to get out here to Schwab this season. Plan to come out Monday as well. They got a doubleheader. Bark in the Park.
Bark at the park.
Bark at the Park. Yeah, I think that's the whole idea.
On a leash.
I'm not bringing my dog. Y'all can just go ahead and forget about that. Yeah.
That's what I got my son here.
Yeah, that's right. So I believe it's 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock, right? So.
Yeah. Got a special guest with you in the booth.
Oh yeah, Mr. Conrad Barr from on loan from KMU will be with me on the booth.
Okay.
It's hard to get some help at 3 o'clock game, so he was available. Someone else likes to work late on Mondays, so.
Can she do that?
The dribbler hit to pulls Catneal off first, so she'll reach safely.
I was confused at the start. It looked like she had started to go and then
Then
stopped.
stopped and pulled the ball. It looked like, didn't she pull the ball out?
Doesn't matter. It's a single.
Yeah, single. Yeah. Matheny, everybody. She's got Booth on first. Pitch outside. Yeah, she's pulling. That one didn't look as bad. But.
No, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what was going on in those first ones, those first couple, but it, didn't it looked weird.
So 1 ball, 1 strike. Matheny at the plate, a runner on first. That's Booth. Here comes the pitch. Shot hit, moonshot, shallow left field.
Oh.
In and out of the glove of the left fielder, so Booth will get to second.
Oh. It's tough, man.
That's tough.
I think we're going to call that an E7.
Yeah, E7. All right, so runners on first and second now.
We can agree on it. Like Keith last night had some trouble agreeing.
Dude.
I had some trouble agreeing.
Okay, so, yeah.
That was fun to watch. I enjoyed it.
Ooh, what?
Oh, she's okay. Okay, it's the music. She's pausing for them. That's why she did it those first couple of times. Oh,
Shot hits the shortstop. She tags second base, so we'll get that out. Runner does advance to third. And then Winkle will reach first safely. So 1 out, but runners on the corners now.
Back for Lady Guard number 9, Peyton Byers.
Peyton Byers. Swing and a miss. Winkler to second.
And you got 2 in scoring position here. If Byers can put one in the gap, bring in 2 Lady Guard runs.
The 0-1. She fouls that one away. You know what I like? Coach Springer does old school signs. You know, none of that the wristband stuff that's been so popular, you know? I love it, man. I love it. That's old school. Love it. The 0-2. Shot hit. Oh! Pass to second baseman boots it a little bit. She lost it, got behind her. So 2 runs come in for the Guard. That was a shot by Byers.
See, this is why I don't like scoring. Because to me, that's a hard hit ball. Like I would give it a single, but also an 8 or up. Could call it an error.
So Keith Whitman and Jason Cavazos would eat it up all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's hit to you, and
Yeah, and she didn't have to move much, right? It wasn't.
It was a shot, though.
It came quick.
Absolute shot.
Guard number 12
that's one of those you at least got to stop it where it doesn't go past you.
Yeah.
Get
Well, I said Byers had to hit it into the gap to score 2, but she just hit a grounder. Still scored 2.
Blair Brister, leadoff batter, in the box now for the Guard.
She singled and came around to score in the first inning for the Guard.
1 out, runner on first. That's Byers. A shot into left center.
Trouble.
It's trouble. That gets past the center fielder. Byers comes in the third. She'll stay put. And that's a double by Brister. Yeah, Mathis made a good throw. Got it in quick.
That's the kind of hit that Byers needed with the 2 runners in scoring position. That kind of hit. I know she still brought the runs in, but
A gapper.
yeah.
So 2 runners in scoring position.
Harley nearly hit one out in that first inning.
Oh, yeah, hit right there below the yellow on the outfield fence there. So
She gets a hold of another one that could put the Guard in the lead,
and they're playing her pretty shallow there in left field.
which is interesting after she just hit one off the wall in her last at bat.
The 1-0, pitch high. Big jump there by Brister. I think trying to cause a little distraction there. So 2 balls, no strikes. So Harley ahead in the count. Colley on the rubber. She'll deliver the pitch. Foul ball should be out of play. There we go.
Man, it's going to roll back down.
Where's it at?
There it is.
There it is.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty awesome.
The fans in front of us are appreciative of that, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Reigns has one of these over there too, and it's clutch. Very clutch. When you're sitting down there broadcasting around underneath, you don't have to worry about it.
Dude, my heart stopped about 2 times on Tuesday night. The 2-1.
Oh.
Pretty pitch here by Colleen. So that'll even us up at 2-2.
Every time.
And it just scares me. I'm like, oh, popping chair action there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here comes the pitch.
Jeez.
Called strike.
No.
Oh, no.
No. He was saying ball.
Oh,
outside.
ball outside. Okay.
Full count, though.
Payoff pitch. Foul away. Good battle here by Harley.
Yeah, it's a great at bat by Harley, and we saw the same thing with Grace with Buchanan in that first inning for the Lady Cougars when she worked a walk. It was a deep count, and she worked that count deep, and same thing that Harley's doing here. There's a lot of room out there in right center.
Sure is. Payoff pitch. Shot. Third base line just goes foul.
She almost tucked it inside there, though.
Yeah, they missed by much. So she'll get another shot here. Have some baseball games on NETSN tomorrow. I know we'll have maybe weather pending, right?
Maybe.
I don't know. This one was looking pretty doubtful. And
Tomorrow looks a lot less.
oh, yeah.
Doesn't look near as good as today looked.
Payoff pitch. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases up. I was supposed to have my 3- and 4-year-old T-ball coaching debut tomorrow. Just the assistant coach, though, so not all the pressure of the head coach. You know.
Carmen Miller.
Hey, Carmen's got an opportunity here with the bases
Yeah,
loaded.
she does. One out.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's still a ton of room over there in right center field if she can.
Fouls it away. You see our camera's got a little bit of bounce to it. We got quite a bit of wind, so when the wind picks up, it a little bounce to our outfield camera there.
Oh, I thought that was. I thought you were watching ESPN Plus.
Oh no, close.
That's how. That's the same shot. It looks like.
You know, we do say we're the ESPN of Finland and Lithuania with some of the Brook Hill athletes that we get to broadcast. Fouled away by Miller. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Only the best for our viewers.
That's right. Hey guys, I just got a notification from NETSN. There's a Brook Hill and Grace softball games on that we could watch.
Oh, that's cool. We can watch it.
The actual start's not original.
Yeah, the original start.
Got a little bit early start.
I don't mind that. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases juiced. Miller at the plate. Here it comes. Shot into right field. Could be
that's
trouble.
trouble. Oh, yeah,
It's
everybody's
trouble.
running.
It falls. 1 run will come in. That's Byers. Another run will come in. That's Brister. Here's coming Harley. She scores a 3 RBI triple for Carmen Miller. Not only can she do it off the rubber, but she can do it at the box as well.
You could just tell right field in and of itself is a tough position to play because if you have a right-handed batter like that, that ball is going to be trailing away from you anyway. But that one hung up there too. It was tough for Kenny out there and Wright to get to it.
Pitch high and outside.
And Carmen cleared the bases.
But she got those 3 runs that she gave up on Homer right back.
There you go.
Yeah.
All in
Back.
one swing. So Licata popped out to the catcher her first at bat in the first inning.
2 balls, no strikes. 1 out, running on third. That's Carmen Miller. Shot in her center field. She makes the catch. Miller will stay put.
Dang. It's a good throw from Mathis.
It's a good throw.
She got an arm out there. She saved a couple of runs just by getting the ball in.
You know, she struggled a little bit that first game.
Back for Lady Guard number 13, Allison Matthews.
Matthews lined one right back to the pitcher in the first inning. And Collie said, "Ooh, look what I found."
Oh! Shot down the third base line, out of reach of the third baseman on the backhand, and so that'll score in Miller. And Matthews reaches safely.
And the Lady Guard have batted around here in the second inning.
As Molly Booth steps up.
Up to bat for Lady Guard number 1, Miley Booth.
One ball, no strikes. So a 7-3 ball game with the Guard on top. Ooh. Swing and miss by Booth. I'll even this up at 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. We gotta give a shout out to the staff that keeps the field looks great with all the crazy weather we've had.
Oh.
Booth will foul that one off her leg, so just the field looks really good.
Yeah, luckily we haven't got a ton of rain here. But up north is not great in
2-2.
northern counties.
Swing and a miss for Booth, so she's retired. So that's it for the top of the second. But Guard says, I see your 3, I'll raise you 6. And so they lead 7-3. We'll be back here for the bottom of inning number 2 here on NETSN. All right, Molly Mathis will look to get things started here for the Cougars. And thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't yet, hit that red button, that subscribe button, and you'll be able to chat with us. Let us know you're watching, who you're cheering for, where you're cheering from. We love to know that. So hit that red subscribe button, and you'll be able to chat. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Trying to get to that 5,000.
We are, just under what, 20 subscribers away from hitting 5,000 subscribers, which is awesome. The 0-1. Pitch misses. That way you're alerted every time we do a game, have a game coming. One ball, one strike. Fouled away. Looking to have a big fall and got ready for football season. We're already making plans, getting ready.
Football season.
Yeah,
We
man.
ain't even through softball season
I
yet.
know. I'm just saying we're playing ahead.
Can't ever think about it too early.
That's right. The 1-2. Here it comes from Miller. Swing and a miss.
She begins this inning same way she ended the last inning. Strikeout.
Up the bat for the Lady Cougars, number 23, J.C. Whitson.
So Whitson will step into the box for the Cougars. Swing and a miss.
I'd say she's getting in a groove here in a second.
Looks like she's hitting her stride, yeah. That's what Brett's saying. So for that called strike two. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The 0-2 comes across. Swing and a miss. Put it at top part of the zone or right above the zone. Got her to chase on it. So again, looks like Miller's locating the ball well. And so that's 2 outs here, both on strikeouts.
Cougars, number 5, Emma Kinney.
If you're keeping track at home, that's 18 strikeouts through 2 games so far.
18.
Well, through a game and
Game and
through 6 innings, 6 2/3.
I know math isn't my strong suit, but let me see here. So how many? 18. She's past 700, guys. 701.
Oh, so the last strikeout was the 7.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a bad job by us. We should have known that ahead of time.
We talked about it last game. So 701 career strikeouts.
It's an insane
bad.
number.
Ball hit high. Booth makes the call, makes the catch. That's out number 3. So we'll be back here for the top of inning number 3. The guard lead, the Cougars 7-3. We'll be back here on NETSN. And we're back, folks and friends. Jaron Peoples, EKO Kyle Owens, and Mr. Brett Sweeney, tech support, with us as the guard lead the Cougars by a score of 7-3. Share the link. Let people know. And we'd love to chat with you. All you got to do is hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already and chat away.
This will be the first chatter. We don't have any chatter.
Yeah, we don't have any chatters yet.
This is softball. It should be chattering.
Yeah, that's like part of the game.
Up the bat for Lady Guard, number 14, Maddie Matheny.
Matheny will step into the box for the guard, and Colley's still on the rubber for the Cougars. Here comes the pitch. Inside. That'll be ball one. So one ball, no string. The 1-0, it's delivered. Shot past the third baseman. Left fielder has an issue with it getting it in, so she'll scamper over to second base. So Matheny standing up on second.
That was a shot.
Dude,
that was a shot down the third base line.
That ball came quick.
Winkle reached on a fielder's choice and came around to score in the second inning.
Ball misses high. One ball, no strikes.
No.
Oh, bunt laid, and it almost died right where you wanted it to. Oh, goodness.
Even Areola behind the plate was even smiling about it. She's like, whew, that one was close.
Just had like half a rotation too much to go foul. Goodness. So the 1-1 fouled away. So Winkle at the plate. Ball a little high, a little inside. It looked like it fell.
Had some good movement on it,
Yeah.
though. It looked like it cut back inside and caught the inside corner.
2-2.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, shot came in and hit Winkle, and she
That one did not move like that.
that one
other
did not
pitch.
move. She did this cool matrix move, but it still got her. Looks to be okay though. So Byers will step up to the plate.
So Byers had two runners on last time she was up, if you remember, and she hit a rocket to second base, and it was an error that still brought in the 2 runs.
It was a hard shot.
That was an absolute rocket.
Called strike.
I thought that dropped. Didn't. Okay. Whatever.
It looked like it might have hit dirt, but no balls, 1 strike. No outs, though. That one was high.
It's getting a little chirpy down there.
Little chirp, chirp.
A little chirp, chirp.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Byers. Ball's fouled away.
Headache.
At the end of this month, the 26th of April, will be broadcasting the Azalea Orthopedic All-Star Game, basketball All-Star Game, and both these schools will have representatives, I believe. I think Grace has someone on the. Yeah, I know Beck Langmeyer's from the Brook Hills on the boys' team, and then I think Grace has someone on the girls' team.
Is she playing tonight?
The 2-2.
I got you. I'll look.
You got me. You picked me up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, but that's always a fun time. And I think we got, 44, 45 schools represented this year, which is awesome. 2-2.
She is not out here. It is Hannah Stout from Grace Community will be there. And then Brenna Hill from Brook Hill
that's right, yeah.
is also on the roster.
The payoff pitch. She hits a dribble over to the shortstop, has an issue there, and so she'll reach safely again. It's effective. And she's new to softball, we found out, right? So, hey, great job for her. And I know that's.
I tell you what, though, this is worst case scenario if you're Grace. Bases juiced. Blair Brister coming up, who has had a single and a double, and she's scored both times. Maybe a triple here.
What? Oh, ball gets out of the from behind the catcher, so 1 run will come in. So what has she hit so far?
A single and a double.
So she's got a triple home run.
Yeah, you can go for the cycle.
That's what I'm saying. She can get a triple here, clear the bases, you know.
1-0 here.
Then all she'll need is that little home run at the end.
Ball misses low. 2-0 the count.
Looks like it's getting a little darker.
Yeah,
it is.
The cloud's
It is.
getting a little dark.
We're fine.
We're fine.
We're fine.
We're fine.
I work next to meteorologists all day.
That's a-
By osmosis, I get knowledge.
I was just about to say that. You work at KLTV. Like you,
On air for the weather.
No.
Meteorologist for NETSN.
you're essentially an expert.
Pretty much.
Swinging and miss, so 3-1 the count.
But just to prove my point.
Oh, yeah, we're good. We're golden.
Now, about 10 o'clock tonight, maybe not so great.
3-1 the shot.
Big shot right in that big hole. Come on, hit.
Oh, man. Mathis covers some real
That's
estate. and
interference.
Makes the catch.
There's going to be an interference call. It doesn't matter. She scored. But there's going to be interference on third base on Grace. She was trying to tag up, was Winkle trying to tag up to go back to third, but the third baseman for Grace was standing in front of the bag, and Winkle couldn't come back. She scored either way, but the umpire had noticed it too.
Dude, that could have gotten the man. that was.
Listen, that's a great job by Mathis. And
She
in
covered a lot
game
of
one,
real
she had a
estate.
couple of rough instances out there, so that's a great job to get on her horse. And but yeah,
Yeah, she's
good
done
job
well.
of bouncing back.
So Harley will step in. We're with a runner on second. They've had 2 come across this inning, so they lead 9-3. Here comes the pitch. It misses high.
So Mina hit that one to off the wall in the first inning, and then walked and came around to score in the second.
The 1-0. Ball too high. Got a track meet going on over there.
You got Coach Hubbard on the.
Yeah, I heard him. Buddy Coach Hubbard on the PA.
He may be watching the stream. He said he might have something.
I thought I recognized that voice over there at the football field.
2-0. Called strike. He'll be with us at the Zay Orthopedic game.
It's part of his contract. He
By
has
the
to-
contract, yep. 2-1. That is low. I can't use my coined copyrighted phrase here.
No, you cannot.
No, turf
No.
dirt.
Turf dirt. Can't do that.
I'm gonna get T-shirts made, man. It's gonna happen. It's just dirt, old school dirt. 3-1.
I know a guy that can make shirts if you're needing a shirt made.
Oh yeah. Do a NETSN turf dirt T-shirt.
There you go.
Bam. Payoff pitch. Ball fouled away.
Do you like that timing I did with the
Dude, that tennis complex there, guys, is nice. Tennis complex, right? It really is.
Yeah, if you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't know it was out there.
Payoff pitch. Fouled away. And I mean, obviously, you know, and we do a lot of Brook Hill, you know, sports and facilities are great. I mean, the only thing we have, you know, we have the death ladder of the press box to get to the top of the, yeah.
Over there?
Over there, yeah. It's a little, yeah, it takes some agility and skill to get on top of the, on the
It
film
looks
deck
like
there.
all you got to do is just
No,
go
it
up
ain't.
the steps.
No, no, no.
You seen the size of my kid?
Payoff pitch here. It's a shot.
Oh!
Goodness gracious. In and out of the glove of the third baseman.
See, I ain't giving an error on that one. I ain't giving an error on that one. That's a single. That's a freaking rocket off the bat of Harley.
Well, she was coming in, she was crashing, and then that shot came back at her.
See, that's where I can't give the. That's not an error. I know it hit the glove.
I agree, Taylor.
That's a shot though.
Well,
You just get in front of it, and that's a win.
you got Keith Whitman or Jessica Vazos here. Man, they're eating it all day.
I get it. I understand. Oh,
That's a shot past the shortstop. Byers will come into the third. He's sending her. She's coming in. Here comes the throw. She crosses standing up.
4th RBI of the game for Carmen Miller.
She's more than made up for that.
Bat for Lady Guard, number
So the guard now on top 10-3 with 2 runners in scoring position now. And Wakata will step into the box.
Nakata has not been on base tonight. She is popped out to the catcher and flown out to center field. She is the only Lady Guard to not reach base tonight. So maybe this is her time.
Shot into left field.
Yep.
Bounces to the fence. 1 run will come in. Here comes Miller.
There it is.
You called it, KO.
Well, she was the only one that hadn't been on base tonight, so she made up for it with 2 RBI right there and a double.
She got all of it.
up to bat for Lady Guard, number 13, Allison Matthews.
So 1 out, a runner on second. She tips out
and away Matthews does.
So Wakata
Chicago.
trot back
Drop
to
back to
second.
second.
Still just
Still
one
just
out.
1 out.
Still just
Still
one.
just 1.
And it was
Productive out. It was a
sack
sack fly.
Man, they were
They're
playing
playing here
in
in
third base.
third base.
Swing and a
20
miss.
minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What the?
Well,
That's
that's to your point, Darren, that you were just talking about.
She's playing
so far up in front of the
bench.
bat.
There's no one coming.
Makata was able to just sneak behind her.
That's
It's up there.
Yeah,
Smart base run.
That one
That
fell
one fell.
away. Again, she had that comebacker pretty quick, so I don't know if that's just part of their strategy, just playing up. But
People keeps tweaking out.
no balls.
No
two
balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes the
Here
pitch.
comes the pitch to Matthews.
She hits a shot to the shortstop. She'll come up. She'll fire it. Neal has issues scooping it, so 1 run will come in. Matthews will get over to second. So another one comes across the board, and now we have a 10-run lead for the Guard.
Up to bat for Lady Guard, number 1, Miley Booth.
So Miley Booth will step into the box.
9th batter of the inning for the Lady Guard.
Part of that basketball team that made it to the state semis. First Final Four in school history. And that was what, the first
district talent, San district talent for the basketball team, I think, right?
Shot in between the third baseman and the shortstop by Muth. So Matthews rounds third. She's coming in. So what a lick for Miley Booth.
And Lady Guard have batted around.
Up to bat for Lady Guard,
After a
number 14,
fairly quiet first inning,
Yeah.
the bats have come alive in the last 2.
And in a big way.
The ball's hit into shallow right field. She comes up, just gets behind her. So Booth will come in to score. And again, balls get that high, they're just hard to judge.
Up to bat
The
for
wind's
Lady Guard, number
intense.
21, Coley Winkle.
So Winkle stepping to the box. So, yeah, like you said, it's her second appearance this inning.
She was hit by a pitch
Pitch
earlier.
came around the school.
Ball misses
Ball misses high
high
and outside.
Instead of
Instead of
having
having
it
set
set
it
up
up for everyone,
the only
the only person
that
that did not score in this inning so far
is
is
Blair
Blair
Brest.
Brest. She had the sack fly,
so
so she did bring in. She brought it in.
The 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ooh, shot right above the pitcher. And so 1 run comes in. That was a shot, man. They're hitting the ball hard.
Yeah.
So an RBI for Winkle.
Up to bat for Lady Guard number 9, Peyton Myers.
Can you put double-digit runs in an inning out there?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome. we're almost there.
I think I knew that because I think last year at the game I did it was similar to
thing,
that, and there was a
We're talking about the scoreboard. If you can do double digits, how do you do double digits in the inning? So they said it just goes to 0. And
Well, normally you don't.
you don't
need
see
to
it a whole lot.
You don't need to see double digits a whole lot in one inning.
So the counts, no balls, 2 strikes to Byers.
We were talking about the defending state champion.
It's true. The 0-2. Ball. Ooh, good effort there by the catcher. Right up against the net. So no balls,
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Byers.
Still just
one
one.
hockey swing.
Swinging and
Swing
miss.
and miss.
So she'll be
Retired to 2 outs now.
Up to bat for Lady Guard number 12, Blair Brister.
This is called
Called
strike.
strike.
With a
A little elevated there. Little up top, the 0-1.
And it's a shot in the left field. Wow. A snag by the left fielder. Merry Christmas. Good play there. Who is that one? Before we
Molly
go-
Mathis.
Molly Mathis on the snag. So, all right. Well, we'll be right back here on NETSN.
Yeah, later.
2 more innings. Oh yeah, maybe. They're not a 4.
Well, if it's a district though.
This is district.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You know if there's in district, because they're running after 4, or is it just 5?
Like 5 in this
I think just 5.
Yeah, I thought it was 15 after 4 or 10 after 5. Absolutely. I'm not. I don't know where I got that from.
Play church softball.
I don't play church softball.
I do, but it's
So it wasn't from that.
Up to bat for Lady Cougars number 15, Macy Mathis.
Macy Matthews will step up to the plate.
What's they do with spoons? It's not us.
A shot hit to the shortstop. She comes up, she scoops, she fires. Safe. Yeah, so Mackenzie Wolf will step up, and that's what they did. I saw them do this early, KO. They moved Mackenzie to left field,
Bat for Lady Cougars number
and then the Mathis that was in left field is now in right field. They did that in the middle of an inning earlier.
They moved the second baseman to right field too. So now what?
I don't know. Shot,
Shot
just left
left
of
of
the
the
left field. No ball, one
Ball
strike.
strike.
Miller.
Miller.
She'll deliver.
So deliver.
A shot,
Shot
just left.
just
She's getting the
getting
batter on
better on
quick.
quick.
A little too quick.
A little too quick. Buchanan
And
on
on
deck.
deck.
No balls,
The ball's 2 strikes to Wolf.
Swing and a miss. So Wolf will be retired. Buchanan will step up.
Up to bat for Lady Cougars, number 44, Isabel Buchanan.
So Buchanan in the box. A runner on first. A shot into left center field. Come over in and out of the glove of the left fielder. And Mathis will get second. And Buchanan on first. Now bring up Cat Neal.
Up to bat for Lady Cougars, number 11, Sadie Ariola.
She's one hit the 3-run homer in the first.
Ooh, nicely placed pitch there by Miller. Ball misses. Trying to see who Grace plays next. It's not coming up on Max Prep. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on first and second for the Cougars. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. So Miller's ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Go ahead and chat with us. Kind of lonely on the chat there. The 1-2. Ooh. A shot back up the middle for Neal. And the runner rounds the third, comes in. That's Mathis. She scores. Buchanan over to third, so a double. Oh. Single then extra base, I guess. Technically, but by the way, Neal scores that. Oh, that's not Neal.
Mathis.
Mathis, sorry. I was ahead. Now Neal's at the plate.
Up to bat for Lady Cougars, number 88, Cat Neal.
Now we got Cat Neal up.
4 RBI game for Ariola, too.
Ariola, yeah. No balls, 1 strike. Off-speed pitch comes in. It's a little inside high. The 1-1. Hits one hard, grabs it, fires to first, gets her. 1 run will come in. That's Buchanan, so an RBI there.
Up to bat for Lady Cougars, number 7, Melena Colley.
So Melena Colley will step up. And Molly Mathis will be on deck. Ball misses, low outside. So So runner on third. Inside pitch right across the black, and so called strike. Puts us at 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball outside. Two and one's the count. You got 2 outs and a runner on third. Miller will deliver. Outside. The 3-1 pitch. It misses inside, so she'll trot down the first, and so Molly Mathis will step up.
Bat for Lady Cougars, number 20.
She's 20. I'm going to follow where she goes out when they get back out to the field.
Yeah, I don't know where she is.
They moved her around, I think.
I thought she was in left. I think because they moved Kenny out to right, and I think they moved Wolf into second. But who knows?
And those blue on black numbers are kind of hard to see out in the outfield. Swing and miss. You've been doing this a long time too, KO. What's the hardest color combination that you've called?
One year, Winona had some. Obviously they're black and yellow, but they had like a gradient number. So it went from a yellow or like a black into a yellow in the middle of the number. And that was fun.
Hardest for me. It's a dark jersey and it's kind of a dark jersey.
Yeah, so I used to call some Mansfield High School out of Mansfield, Louisiana. 1 ball, 1 strike here from Miller. Ooh, inside.
It's a swing.
Yeah. The bat went around. I'm with you, KO. I think that was a swing, but swing and a miss. They played in the Independence Bowl Stadium one week, and they had a forest green number on a charcoal gray jersey.
Gross.
And then we were, being at the Independence Bowl Stadium, the press was high. Oh, it was rough.
Yeah, but you couldn't see that at all.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Mathis is retired. And so we'll come back for the top of inning number 4, but the Guard leads 16-5. We'll be back here on NETSN. All right, welcome back. So we'll come back for the top of inning number 4. Again, this game is at Schwab Field here on the campus of Brook Hill School, but it's a doubleheader, so they swapped home and away. So in the second game, Brook Hill is away.
So you were right, Jared. They moved Kenny in. They moved Molly Mathis over to right, and I think they moved Kenny over to left.
Because what number
I
is
couldn't
Kenny?
tell. I didn't see what number
Yeah.
that was at second.
It was number 5, so let's see.
That's Kenny. So
Yeah.
she's still at second then. So they moved Wolf.
Wolf to, yeah.
I always said they should announce these things. Like have the umpire mic'd up or something.
Yeah. Well, I guess you don't have to come and approach the official on a defensive substitution, right? Or I mean on the defensive
If you're just moving them.
moving them, no, and so because usually that's what catches my eye, right, when they come and talk the official, but you don't have to do that when you're just moving them around. So 2-0 the count. Pitch high. 3 balls, no strikes from Colley to Harvey. Ball 4.
Up to bat for Lady Guard number 6, Carmen Miller.
See if she could add to her 5 RBI night. She forgot she
goodness.
had a sac fly in the first inning. So a sac fly and then a 3-run triple.
She hits a shot. The shortstop makes a good scoop, touches second, throws to first. Miller's there in time, but it's a good play there by the shortstop for Grace. That is Buchanan.
Up to bat for Lady Guard number 4, Kenzie Licata.
A shot in the no man's land there in right center, and so Miller around second, coming to third. So a single there for Licata, but advances Miller over to third base now in scoring position.
Up to bat for the Lady
Great
Guard,
shot
number
there.
13, Allison Matthews.
So Matthews will step up. How's she looking from the plate tonight, or in this game, KO?
She lined out, reached on an error, and has an RBI single.
Runners on the corner. She hits a blooper there.
It's going to drop.
Could be trouble. It does. And so they didn't call infield fly.
It's
Is
not.
it-
It's not. There was a runners on the corners with just one away.
Runner did come home.
Yeah.
Oh, is it only if it's first?
It's first and second, or bases
first.
loaded.
Yeah, that's right. That's
runners
right.
on the corners, the infield fly
That's
doesn't
right.
apply.
Yeah. KO with the drop of the knowledge.
Listen, man, when I went to umpire a 10U league when I was in Carrollton one time, and the head umpire asked me, he said, the only way I'll let you umpire is if you know the infield fly rule. And so I learned it, and I've never forgotten it.
The 1-0. It's one of those things you see a lot, and you think, but again, I always second guess myself on it. So, 2 balls, no strikes. That one's fouled away, bringing our count to 2-1. Guys, with how the clouds are looking, I am glad that. You pulled the. I think it's just getting darker, so it's.
Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh,
Foul ball over to Kat Neal. She makes the snag, and so that will do it. So we'll come back here for the bottom of the 4th, but the Guard with a commanding lead still. They lead 17-5. We'll be back on NETSN. So Whitson will step up.
got the 8-9-1 due up for Grace.
Miller still in the circle. delivers a pitch just outside.
Now, Whitson struck out swinging her first time up.
Should have got a KO.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Jammed her up pretty good on that. And it's one of the things when you're a pitcher, you're trying to keep the batter off balance, right? And so that's why you're hitting both sides of the plate, top and bottom of the zone.
Changing speeds.
1-1. Swing and a miss. Again, that one on the outside, right? That proves our point. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 delivered. Swing and a miss.
That's the 7th punch out of this game for Carmen Miller.
And then 14 last one, right? So 21 today.
For an evening at work.
Not bad at all.
Not bad for a day in the office, right? And so she was at 683.
Well, she's at 7.
What are we now? 70. I'm not good at math.
I don't know.
Math
I
is hard.
forgot. What was she at coming in?
683.
680. Yeah, 704.
Math is hard. No balls, 1 strike. Well, I'm a minister, in my day job, and so minister math, we just add a few, right, to everything. The 0-2. Foul away.
And my math is reading box score, so it's right there in front of me. Just copying the numbers down.
Copy the numbers.
I have to know math to make sure I pay my gas rate.
That's right.
We do appreciate
We
you knowing
appreciate
math
it.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 0-2. Fouled away.
Although if you didn't, I'm sure that we would let you know.
We would correct. We would correct.
I don't think I've had too many.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. 17-5 the score in favor of.
I used to work at a
Guard.
place that I shall not name, but I used to work at a place where I didn't know if the check was going to cash week to week. That was fun.
Oh, man. All right.
Direct deposit at
The
NETSN.
1-2.
There's no checks trying to be cashed.
No.
Even the direct deposits. Never mind.
Yeah, we digress. Okay. 1-2. Jams him up, swings and a miss. Yeah, I know I sound like a broken record, but I think when you're a pitcher, location's key, right? And I think,
She's got good location. She's got good speed.
yeah.
So this part of the lineup, though, has been giving Carmen a little bit of trouble. Macy reached on an error in the first inning, came around to score, and then reached on a single in the third and came around to score.
You never found how you avoid that problem? You just strike them out.
Well, it'd be nice if you could do that. Oh. Whoa. Okay. That's and it's not a shift to pull, it's a shift opposite
Yeah,
field.
it's an oppo shift.
You got 3. Well, it's not radio. People could see.
Yeah, I say, pull up that bigger, yes. If y'all can see, if you're watching on a shift, they've got the second baseman shifted over.
3 infielders on the left side.
Shot,
well,
hey,
and it got through it.
Yeah, well, but hey, that it showed that the homework paid off on that, right? So
And they had 3 infielders.
She
She still snuck it by.
still beat the
Snuck it by.
shift.
That's impressive.
well, they hugged the line, right? And so
You couldn't put anything perfect.
yeah.
Back for Lady Cougars, number
But they were playing it well, right? Like they had the right idea. The guard did.
Now, for as good as Macy Mathis has been in this game against Carmen Miller, Mackenzie Wolf is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So, not the same.
She pops that one
Look there.
up. That'll be out of play.
It's going to hurt. Oh,
I was waiting for the.
I was waiting for it to hit.
Track meet's still rolling over there.
I think actually they're packing things up.
Oh, is
I
it-
saw
oh, are
some,
they doing? Okay.
some of these buses have left over here. So I think they're finishing some things up.
A shot. Ew, goes foul. Yeah, they're in relay time. That's the
That's
final
the
stages.
1600-meter relay.
Yeah.
That's the race. That's the race
yeah.
to stick around and watch.
Yeah.
The 4x4, the 1600-meter relay.
That's what we should have done. We should have aimed the camera over.
Yeah.
Could have got some.
Yeah, that's that race right there.
The 0-2 pitch from Miller. Little blooper makes the play. Booth does, and so that's out number 3. We'll come back to the bottom of the top of the 5th. Man, I'm telling you, the switching gets me. Either way, we'll come back to the 5th inning. We'll be back here on NETSN. Welcome back. We're talking track here. That's a Brook Hill Athletics. They're hosting the track meet over there. Looks like it's coming towards the end of it. Stepping up to the box now, it's Maddie Matheny for the guard.
And Grace is on the clock here, Jaron, since we've reached the 5th inning of play. It's a 12-run lead. Grace, it could be down to their final 3 outs, and Brook Hill, even though they're up by 12, would like to get a little more insurance here and make sure it's well out of reach.
Yeah, so, of course, Grace, since we switch, we'll get the last chance to bow here, alluding to at the bottom of this inning. But so 3 balls, no strikes now to Matheny. The 3-0. Ball 4 outside, so
4-pitch walk.
the guard have one on the base pads.
Up to bat for Lady Guard, number 21, Colby Winkle.
So Colby has reached on a fielder's choice in the 2nd inning. Was also hit by a pitch that came around to score in the 3rd. And then also in the 3rd, singled in a run. So he's been on base 3 times.
Sorry I interrupted you there.
No, you're good, buddy.
No ball, 1 strike. Runner on first.
I should have wrapped up what I was saying.
You're good.
Oh. Now we got a substitution coming in.
Let's see. So number
17.
17. Scheider. Scheider?
Yeah.
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 That's what I'm going to stick with.
She's replacing Molly Mathis, that was out there in right field.
Colley with the pitch. Dribble hit to the shortstop. She comes up. She fires to first. Out of the reach of Niels, so runner will get to 3rd. And so runner's on the corner now.
Up to bat for Lady Guard, number 9, Nathan Myers.
So the runner gets over to second. That's Winkle. So Byers in the box. The 1-0. Misses.
So Byers has reached on 2 errors and struck out swinging in her 3 at-bats.
Called strike to her. The 2-1 off speed misses high outside. Runners on second and third for the guard. Swing and a miss. Like you said, KO guard just trying to increase the cushion a little bit.
Yeah. Try and get out of here with another dub.
First district matchup for both teams.
There you go.
Dribble hit to the third baseman. She comes up. Byers with speed beats the throw. Almost had a little pickle.
Bases loaded again for Brister.
Now this district, I don't think not all the schools have softball. I think it's just, yeah, so you got Grace, Brook Hill, Hyde Park, Brentwood Christian, and is it Dunn? Oh, Dunn doesn't have it, okay. See, I thought it was 4. The 1-0 pitch, ball. I think it's 4. A 3-1 count now. Shot into right center. Fell in no man's land, so one run will come in. The other run's coming in. Throws in. They get her. That was Winkle on the slide, right?
Yeah, I don't know about that call. I think she got under that tag. But it is what it is. It's also 18-5, so.
So runners on second and third. Yeah, so this district's weird. It's got a concentration here in East Texas and then in Austin, right? And so it's
Nina Harley.
so Hyde Park will be coming here on Monday for a double.
Mina has been on base all 4 times. 2 walks, a single, and a double in her 4 appearances.
She's made some good plays, too, from short. 1 ball, no strike. So ball misses high. 2-0 now the count.
Jeez Louise, what is happening? All I did is stand up.
Long day, KO. 2-0. A shot. Hits the edge of the glove of Buchanan. 1 run comes in. Another one's coming. So I'll bring our score 20-5.
Marvin Miller.
Carmen has a sac fly, a 3-run triple, an RBI double. She reached on a fielder's choice, and she scored 3 times. And she's pitched to Jim, so.
Busy night.
Yeah, think so.
Player of the game?
Player of the night?
Yeah. The 1-0. Called straight. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch comes in from Collie. High and outside. 2-1 now. The count with 1 out. Runner on second base. The 2-1. Misses high. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Collie starts, wind up, delivers. Misses high, ball 4. So runners on first and second, 1 out.
To bat for the Lady Guard, number 4, Kenzie Licata.
Licata will step up to the plate.
Kinsey has popped out to the catcher, flown out to center field. She has a 2-run double. She also has a single.
Oh, good night for her. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. Collie struggling a little bit to find the zone here as the game goes on. The 1-0. Fouled away. So thanks so much for tuning in. Again, it's our first Guard softball broadcast of the shot in the center field. Mathis coming up. It falls, hits green.
You don't have to tag her.
So yeah, the
force.
throw came in, and she went for the tag, but didn't have a foot on the base, so the runner was safe. So base is loaded now for Matthews.
To bat for the Lady Guard, number 13, Allison Matthews.
Ball misses high. One ball, no strike, 1 out. Shot, comebacker. Shortstop grabs a hit, second throws. Gets away, so 2 runs will come in. It's good effort there by Buchanan. She got the runner at second and made the throw just a little off target there, but so Matthews reaches safely.
Number 1, Miley Booth.
So Miley Booth will step up. 21-5 the score. 22-5 rather. Fouled away.
It's the 9th batter of the inning for Brook Hill. Be the 3rd time tonight that they batted around. $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22.
There we go. 22, yeah. One ball, 1 strike. Pitch just misses, so 2 balls, 1 strike now to Booth. 1 runner in scoring position for the Guard. A gapper there, and so Matthews is going to round third and come in. So good single there for Booth. Matheny will step in.
Up to bat for the Lady Guard, number 14, Maddie Matheny.
Pitch misses high, ball 1. Ball fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. One. That one fouled away. Some battle here by Matheny. 1 ball, 2 strikes comes in from Colley. Misses high, 2-2. Runner on first. 2-2, the pitch, the count. 1 hit. And that gets away from Neal, so
Up to bat for Lady Guard, number 21.
No. 2 outs. No infield fly with 2
That's
outs.
right.
Got to be 1 out or less.
that's right. KO or infield fly expert. Dribble to short. They get her. So that will retire the side. So here we go. We'll come back for the bottom of inning number 5. The Guard lead 23-5. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks and friends. Jaron Peoples, EKO, Kyle Owens, Brett Sweeney, Grandpapa here, bringing you the action here at Schwab Field, and him to the bottom of the 5th. And Grace looking to score 18 to keep the game alive.
Didn't he score how much?
18.
18?
Right?
No.
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 Sorry. See, math is hard, guys.
No.
That's just because
Yeah, they
so
need
just 9. Sorry.
Not 18. Come on.
Sorry,
now.
I know. It's been a long day, guys. Been a long day. No balls, 1 strike. Yeah,
18's insurmountable. 9 is possible.
catch made by Okada. My first doubleheader of the year, so my brain's not as sharp, or my quality control. So 1 out here. Fouled away.
Ariola's been the bright spot tonight, though, for Grace, especially at the plate. She had that 3-run home run in the 1st inning and then the RBI double in the 3rd. So she's been the production for Grace. Just need more of her in the lineup. Oof. Yeah. Carmen pulled the string on it.
So no balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, I was thinking it was bottom of the 7th, and that's when but no, we're not there yet. Just in the 5th.
If we get there, Jaron, there's a problem.
There's a problem.
All right? 2 outs now.
2 outs now. Yeah, that would be.
We get to the bottom of the 7th now. There's an issue.
There's an issue. Cat Neal stepping in the box.
Number 88, Cat Neal.
Inside pitch, ball 1. Ball misses outside, so 3-0 the count. Two outs here. That one's fouled away, so that'll bring us to a 3-1 count. Both teams played hard today. Good to have our first softball broadcast. Ball looked like it came across the outside black there, but
Up to bat for Lady Cougar, number 7. Melena.
That's what they call.
No, we don't need. No, we don't need to bring in Gene. We don't need to know.
Coach Springer on the pep talk with the guard in the circle. That's number 7 for the Cougars. Steps up.
So just throw 3 heaters. And,
Melina Colley. So a pitcher-on-pitcher duel here, and Miller steps on the rubber. She'll start the motion and deliver the pitch. Fouled away. You got a runner on first.
what's your card? Oh, shit.
Can't hit my car.
Yeah,
Not
you
from here.
had to take the taxi to get in. Whoa. Runner over to second. That's Neal. Pass the ball.
That's a ball. I think it's a ball, dude.
Well, I'm
Okay.
tomato here.
Someone's got to be the Jason and Keith of the broadcast.
1-1.
Oh,
2-1 now the count.
I'm waiting for the Don Meredith in this broadcast. Turn out the lights.
Well, no, we need at least get out to the outfield camera before they turn out the lights. 2-1. Fouled away. That'll even us up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here we go. The 2-2 pitch from Miller. Starts the motion, delivers it. Swing and a miss. That'll do it. So the Brook Hill Guard 2-0 in district play. They defeat the Cougars 23-5 in this one, 10-0 in the first one.
Congratulations.
And so
to the
2-0
Lady Guard this evening.
for the Lady Guard. 0-2 for district for the Lady Cougars.
Please have a safe trip home.
So thanks so much
Thank you
for
visiting.
tuning in. For Jaron Peoples, EKO, Kyle Owens, and Miss Brett Sweeney. Have a good night, folks.